It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got some Will Smith and Joyner Lucas. It's called Tantrum. The last track they did together, I thought was extremely dope. I even did a remix to it. Now that I think of it just in the moment, and maybe you never know, we might do another one to this. I got a Kendrick Lamar remix that is going to be dropping probably sometime this week. I've been slacking on it because I've had it written for probably like a week now. I just haven't recorded it. But we got to dive into this, and I'm curious. So is this from a project or anything like that? So it's on Will's page. So the last one was on Joyner's page. So it's almost like Joyner had a song. He got Will on it. Now Will's got a song. He's kind of returning the favor and putting a verse down. That would be my assumption. So let's get in. Let's see what they was cooking with. I fumbled a little bit right there. Normally, if I wasn't live at the same, I probably would have stopped and been like, yo, let me do this over real quick. I already like the visuals. So it's going to be like some cartoon shit.
On my journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers, hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum. Why does my ego keep holding me ransom?
Okay, for a second I was like, wait, that's definitely not Joyner, but I don't feel like that sounds like Will Smith either. It almost sounded like, yo, there's somebody, it almost sounded like, is it Clipstar? What was that? He was amongst the YouTube community. I can't remember his name now. His voice almost sounded like him. Maybe not necessarily the flow and shit, but the vocals, like just the voice itself. It threw me off for a second.
Back on my journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers, hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum. Why does my ego keep holding me ransom? Why does my fear control me at random? Life can get ugly, but f***ing I'm handsome. I'm about to face all this shit I've been running from. You might relate to the places I'm coming from. I've been through trauma I thought I'd recover from. I got regrets, you heard about some of them.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, I've always liked Will Smith. Summertime is one of my favorite songs for the summer. Like, that is such a vibe. I feel like you cannot make a playlist and not put that on it. And he's had some other dope shit along the way, but I've never really looked at Will Smith as like a writer. Like, his writing is so well put together. But you know what though? He is a really intelligent dude with a strong vocabulary. And I feel like vocab is a huge part of being a really good writer, because you can always find a word and a way to say something, whereas somebody else may not be able to. And he's flexing that right now, because I just feel like this whole verse so far is just so well written. Like, everything that he's saying it's just the structure of it. I really like this. This is dope. I mean, Joyner probably gonna cook, but yo, Will might take this one as far as like which verse I like better.
Back on my journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers, hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum. Why does my ego keep holding me ransom? Why does my fear control me at random? Life can get ugly, but f***ing I'm handsome. I'm about to face all this shit I've been running from. You might relate to the places I'm coming from. I've been through trauma I thought I'd recover from. I got regrets, you heard about some of them.
I didn't mean to pause it again at the same spot, but I really like those last few bars. And when he says, I got all of this trauma, yo, this man's been through a lot of shit with Jada. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like that's where this is coming from.
Places I'm coming from. I've been through trauma I thought I'd recover from. I got regrets, you heard about some of them.
I got trauma I thought I'd recover from. I got regrets. You've heard about some of them. I'm going to be real with you. It's just like the shit he's been through with Jada is crazy, because I love Will so much as an artist, as an actor, all this other shit. But the amount of shit he's been through with that woman, and I mean, I'm not going to say that he's not guilty of maybe being a part of the relationship being bad. I think they're both probably toxic to each other, or have been at some point. But the way that he got dragged through the media with her, like just kind of being real out there with a lot of shit and sleeping with Augustus or whatever it was, and like, I just feel like when you saw him talk about it, like you could just see the pain in that man's eyes. Like he was hurt to the soul. That's how it felt to me. And it's like, I will never forget that. And I just feel so bad. 'Cause I'm like, bro, he's like one of those examples of like, you've got everything, but shit just ain't sweet. You know what I mean? Like money, fame, all the shit, but shit like that relationship choice that you took. And yeah, I'm sure you got amazing kids, which he does. And I'm sure he loves them. But the woman that he chose, bro, like she still wants Pac all these years later. We almost 20 years away from him passing away, and she still want Pac more than her own husband. Like, this shit, it's just, is wild, man. Like, I feel for him.
This is gonna make my heart bang like a rubber drum. I will not sugarcoat this stuff with bubble gum. Going through troubles, I hate what the trouble done. I hate to be the thing that people suffer from. You cannot replicate me, I'm a one-on-one. You are not one of them. Damn, if I die, then there won't be another one. I'm always number one. After the rain, then I know that the sun will come. I see the light from the treetops. I am not God, but I know I'm a son of them. You just a son of a... I know exactly just where they be.
Wait, hold up.
When I'm always number one. After the rain, then I know that the sun will come. I see the light from the treetops. I am not God, but I know I'm a son of them. You just a son of a... I know exactly just what they've been doing. They counted me out, but your numbers ain't showing. I know where I've been, I don't know where I'm going. If you on the boat, then you better keep rowing. Cause us the way up, I might get me a Boeing. Flying with angels, they send me a omen. The devil try get me, the forces are with me. Oh, Jesus, come lift me, cause this is my moment. And woo!
I'm gonna be honest with you. They need to do like an EP together or something because their writing is actually very similar. Like, it's crazy to me to think that Will Smith, in my opinion, is keeping up with Joyner Lucas. Joyner, to me, is going to be one of the legends of rap in the future. And I think that he's already got the skill. I think he's already done some of the best storytelling in hip hop, like, period, like up there with Nas and you know, but I feel like longevity is the one thing he needs behind him now, right? Because a lot of the legends and stuff, when you look at people like an Eminem or, you know, to me, Jadakiss is a legend. Like, these dudes have been around making music that is still relevant, at the very least to their fan base, if not to a grand scale, for what, 2 decades plus. So once he gets that under his belt, he's there, in my opinion. And his writing, amazing, unbelievable, flows, all that kind of stuff. To hear Will on a track keep up with him is crazy to me. Now, if Joyner, there's a chance that Joyner wrote it. That's actually a good point. That's actually a really good point. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm kind of curious now. Because it does kind of almost come across like a Joyner verse. Because the vocab and everything is so on point. It's the exact kind of shit that I talk about when I hear Joyner rap. Because I feel like Joyner's vocab and his way of putting it together is just, it's so dope to me. It's so on point. And like Will is encompassing that. And so yeah, that's a good question. That might be the case. That might actually be the case.
Back on my journey, I'm taking my chances, searching and questioning, looking for answers, hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum. Hey, I took my traumas and made it an anthem. Hey. I done came too far to hand it over. I'ma keep my head up like a man supposed to. I done took my punches, they were standing over. Devil want my soul, I couldn't hand it over.
So I am starting to think that though, because the flow, like it is very Joyner-esque. It really is. Damn it. You know what though, they like ruins it. It doesn't ruin it for me. Like, I'm cool with it, but it's just the fact that it's like, I want that to be Will. I want that to be Will that's writing that he just leveled up. You know what I mean?
Hey. I done came too far to hand it over. I'ma keep my head up like a man supposed to. I done took my punches, they were standing over. Devil want my soul, I couldn't hand it over. I ain't picture perfect, think the camera's broke. I had to shut the door, they couldn't slam it on. How you sleeping on me when I am, it's over. Trying to trample on me, you get trampled over. Jokers think it's sweet, this ain't no damn mimosa. This an aerosol inside of Arizona. This is Barry Bonds mixed with Sammy Sosa. This a loose screw inside a damaged motor. This a graduation with no damn diploma. This is aggravation, this is validation. I got open wounds, ain't no bastard traces. There's a bigger world in my imagination. This is me. Martin Luther had a dream. Joyner Lucas had a vision. I became everything I had to be. I've been living like there's no limits, and I learned the game from Master P. I'm staring at my reflection, wondering why it isn't staring back at me.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? Now that you said that, I don't even doubt it one bit.
Became everything I had to be. I've been living like there's no limits, and I learned the game from Master P. I'm staring at my reflection, wondering why it isn't staring back at me. What it's gonna be? Oh, y'all forgot I ain't new it depend. First if I Grammy, I do it again. I'm doing me, I ain't doing no trends. Finding myself with the music again. Difference is I don't need music to win.
Joyner apparently think he Alex Honnold in this one. Okay. What's funny is like about a year ago, I came across climbing videos, rock climbing. I don't know why, but I did. And I've been watching Magnus Mitbo, Alex Honnold, and a couple other guys as well. And Alex Honnold does the what do they call it? Like the free climb or free whatever, where he'll climb with nothing attached. Like you fall, you're dead. That's it. There's no safety net, no nothing. And I think that that's the craziest shit in the world. And I watched the video where he gets Magnus to go with him, and bro, that shit blows my mind, because it's like, it's cool to do the rock climbing, but the thought of climbing up something, knowing that if you fall, you slip, you misgrab, you're dead. That just is mind blowing to me that somebody is able to do that. Is crazy. Not only that, but he was recording on the camera during the video that they made for it with him and Magnus. And he's like literally just like got himself up in there, and he turns around, he's talking, he's calm. Like, this dude is one of the calmest people ever. And I feel like you have to be that way to be able to do this. And when you face death on a regular basis, Everything else is probably just like, what the fuck is that? That's nothing.
Soon as I dropped in, I'm booming again. Back to the crown is the mood that I'm in. Promise ain't nobody truer than him.
Exactly.
Back on my journey, I'm taking my chances. Searching and questioning, looking for answers. Hoping this medicine heal all the damage. My inner child keep throwing a tantrum.
Hey, I took my traumas and made it an anthem. Hey.
Yeah, I'm almost positive Joyner's writing it for sure. Now maybe he like they're co-writing it together, but I think that Joyner's like the main drive behind it because it's definitely Joyner's flow. He's rapping with like the multi-syllables and the way that it's like not something that I've ever heard from Will before. And you know, so who do I think paid who? I don't know that anybody paid anyone because I would assume that Joyner Lucas probably looks up to Will Smith. He probably grew up watching movies and you know what I'm saying? So it might be like a respect thing, but also as big as Joyner is, he might think that, hey, like, you know, I do work with Will Smith. Like it puts me in front of maybe some people that don't know who I am yet. So he might look at it that way. And Will's also very just connected in the industry in general. So he might look at it as a benefit. Maybe at some point he wants to try to get himself into a movie or something. Having a Will Smith sign off is probably a pretty big deal, being that Will is one of the better actors in my opinion. So I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but that would be the way that I assume that they look at it. But you never know. So this shit was fire. I enjoyed it. Even if that's the case, I don't even care. I think that it's dope to hear them go back and forth. This whole song was written unbelievably well. Really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, hopefully they put some more stuff out. I'd love to see an EP with them. But I appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Stay safe. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I will catch you in the next one, homies.